part of a topic, question tags. In previous topic, we discussed what are tag questions, expectations in forming tag questions and tag questions intonations. So let us begin our next topic, that is related to our rules. Means in this topic we will discuss rules for forming tag questions. So let us discuss about rules. First we will know about tag questions. Tag question is a small questions. Tag question is a small question that is attached or tagged to the end of a statement. Listen carefully. A tag question is a small question that is attached or tagged to the end of a sentence. Example, you come by car, don't you? And question mark. So, tag question is a small question that is attached or tagged to the end of the statement. Tag question repeats the main verb, a form of be or other auxiliary verb or modal in the tag. Means in question tag, we will repeat the main verb or a form of be or other auxiliary verb or a modal here. Example, it is very hot today. Isn't it? Question mark. The pattern used in tag question is, if the sentence is negative, the tag is positive. Here, if the sentence is negative, means if we mention it is not very hot today. So if the statement is in negative, then the tag will be positive, then is it. Or if the positive statement is there, then the negative tag will be there. It is very hot. This is positive statement and the tag is in negative form. So a tag question is a small question that is attached or tagged to the end of a sentence. It repeats the main verb, a form of be or other auxiliary verb or modal in the tag. The pattern used in tag question is, if the sentence is negative, the tag is positive, or the positive sentence requires negative tag. Let us see example. You told him. Didn't you? You told him. Didn't you? You didn't tell him. Didn't you? Question mark. Next, the sentence and the question tag must be in the same sentence. Yes. The sentence, the statement and the tag, question tag must be in the same tense. Means if it is in present, then the tag question will also be in present. If it is past, then the tag question will be in past. And if it is used, the statement is with modal, then the tag question will be in the modal form. So the sentence and the question tag must be in the same tense. She won't be late. Will she? Question mark. Kevin is a good boy, isn't he? Question mark. So the sentence and the question tag must be in the same tense. We always use pronoun in the question tag. Yes, we will use pronoun. We always use pronoun in the question tag. Atul is a good boy, is a good singer, isn't he? Question mark. So here, Atul is a good singer, isn't he? Question mark. Preeti has a good job, hasn't she? So we always use pronoun over here. So here are some Key points that you will have to remember while framing tag question. First of all, a tag question is a small question, means we will not explain the complete answer. We will just, complete question. We will just mention a tag over here. You come by car, don't you? Second, tag question repeats the main verb or form of verb or other auxiliary verb or modal in the tag statement. Whatever is mentioned here, whatever is mentioned in the statement, the tag question will follow the same. Next, the pattern. The pattern used in tag question is, if the sentence is negative, then the tag will be positive, and if the statement is positive, then the tag will be negative. Here, example is, you told him, didn't you? You didn't tell him, did you? Question mark. Next, the sentence and the question tag must be in the same tense. Yes, we can't change the tense over here. Means the sentence, the statement and the tag question will be in the same form. So, in the same tense, she won't be late. Will she? Question mark. Kevin is a good boy. Isn't he? Question mark. We always use pronoun in the question tag. Yes. Here in question tag, we will always use pronouns. Atul is a good singer. Isn't he? Question mark. Preeti has a good job. Hasn't she? So let us move to the rules now. I hope you will have understood these key points. Now let us move to our next, that is rules. That is rule. So let us step ahead one by one to clear about the rules while using tag questions. First rule. Some words are negative in meaning. These are hardly, scarcely, seldom, rarely, barely. So, they will take positive question tag. Listen carefully. Some words are negative in meaning, such as hardly, scarcely, seldom, rarely, barely. And we will use positive tag question over here. Example, he hardly does any work. He hardly does any work. Does he? Question mark. She is seldom absent. Is she? So, these words hardly, scarcely, seldom, rarely, barely, these prove to be as negative. So, we will use a positive tag over here. Second rule, if the sentence starts with there. If the sentence starts with there, the tag question will have there in place of pronoun. Earlier, we have read that we always use pronoun in question tag. But if the sentence is having there, means there is there in the sentence, then the question tag will have there in place of pronoun. There is no milk in the jar. Is there? Question mark. So, if the sentence starts with there, the question tag will have there in place of pronoun. The second part, when the subject is this or that, means if the sentence starts with this or that. If the sentence starts with this or that, we will use it. We will use it in tag question. Example, this will work, won't it? That is your pen, isn't it? So, when the subject is this or that, we will use it in tag question or in place of this or that or in place of pronoun. This will work, won't it? That is your pen, isn't it? Next rule, there is no contracted form of am. This one we have already discussed in our previous topic. There is no contracted form of am not. So we will use aren't in tag question. I am fine. Aren't I? Listen carefully. There is no contracted sign for am not. So we will use aren't in the question tag. I am fine. Aren't I? Question mark. Each, every, everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, none are singular. So they will take singular word, singular pronoun or singular adjective with them. But their question tag will be plural verb or plural pronoun. Listen carefully. Each, every, everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, none are singular. So they will take singular verb or singular pronoun or singular adjective with them. But the question tag will take plural verb and plural pronoun. Example, everyone has come. Haven't they? Question mark. None of your friends like me. Do they? Question mark. So, thoroughly read this fourth rule, because in this you can find these singular words that are used as singular verb or singular pronoun or singular adjective, but while framing the tag question, they will be in plural verb or plural pronouns. Everyone has come. Haven't they? Question mark. None of your friends like me. Do they? Next, our fifth rule is if the sentence starts with let's. This we have already discussed in our previous topic. Let's. This is also related to expressions, and here in rules also, if the sentence starts with let's or letters, then we will use shall we in the tag question. Listen, if the statement starts with let us, then while framing the tag question, we will use shall. So, let us move from here. Shall we? Question mark. So, if the sentence starts with let us, then we will use shall we in question tag. So, let us move from here. Shall we? Question mark. Next, imperative sentences. Use won't you in tag question. Will you or won't you. And we will use would for offering something. That we have already discussed in our previous topic in expressions. So let us see the example. Come in. Won't you? Do it now. Will you? Don't smoke here. Will you? Have some tea. Would you? Here we are offering something to somebody. So we will use would you. So in imperative sentences, we will use will you or won't you in tag questions according to the positive or negative statements. Example, come in. Will you or won't you? Do it now. Will you? Question mark. Do not smoke here. Will you? Have some tea. Would you? Question mark. Next, seventh rule is collective nouns take singular verb and singular pronoun in question tags. Yes, collective nouns take singular verb and singular pronoun in question tag. The committee has taken its decision, or the jury has taken its decision, hasn't it? Question mark. Similarly, if we talk about the individual members of the collective noun, listen carefully. If we talk about the individual members of the collective noun, plural verb or plural pronoun will be used in question tags. Here, the audience have taken their seats, haven't they? The audience have taken their seat, haven't they? And here in rule first rule, collective nouns take singular verb and singular pronoun in question tag. The committee has taken a decision, hasn't it? But if we are talking about the individual members of the collective noun, then plural verb and plural noun will be used in question tag. So, example, the audience have taken their seats, haven't they? Question mark. Next, eighth rule, two endings. Yes, two endings are possible when have is in the main verb of sentence. Listen carefully. Two endings. Two endings are possible when have is the main verb of sentence. You have enough money, haven't you? Or don't you? So here two endings are possible when the statement is having have. So you have means we will use haven't you or don't you. You have enough money, haven't you or don't you. Next, use they in a question tag when the sentence includes these or those. Yes. Another important rule is that when the sentence is containing or when the sentence starts with these or those, then we will use they in the question tag. Example, those are your shoes, aren't they? Question mark. Or these are your shoes, aren't they? So, we use they in the tag question when the sentence starts or begins or includes these or those. Use didn't in a question tag when the sentence includes the verb used to. Yes, when the sentence is having used to, means when the statement is having used to, when the statement includes used to, then we will use didn't. We will use didn't in the question tag. So here, and same pronoun we will use. You used to talk like this, didn't you? So here, when the sentence is having used to, then we will use didn't in question tag. Example, you used to talk like this, didn't you? I hope you will have understood the rules, the 10 rules we discussed step by step along with the examples, and thoroughly read the rules and practice yourself. Now let us discuss our previous topic that we have given as a homework. So first, our activity was add question tags to these statements to make questions. First, they will not help. So, they will not help, then they will make comma here and will write will they and question mark. John was there. Then again question comma and wasn't he? Question mark. He should not drive fast, comma. Should he? Question mark. Then they aren't funny, comma. Are they? Question mark. They went to the cinema. Went, past tense, then comma, didn't they. So, basic structure of a tag question, that is, sentence is negative, then question tag will be positive, and if the statement is positive, then question tag will be negative. So, let us make the structure over here in this one. So, here positive statement means negative tag, and negative statement the question tag will be positive. And one more thing, intonation. Intonation means when our voice goes up and down, when we say something. So, I hope you will have understood whatever we discussed in our two parts of our topic, question tags. So, thoroughly read the steps related to question tags, that are what are question tags, then rules for forming question tags, then expectations and question tag intonation, and practice yourself. Thanks. Have a nice day.